Cooking through ADHD. Sometimes it looks like this. Sometimes healing doesn't look like sitting still. Today I am cooking through ADHD de-escalation. Sometimes it looked like this, standing in the kitchen, cleaning chicken, trying to get through the moment without losing yourself. Today is one of those days. My ADHD was loud today. Not just distraction, but the kind that comes with emotional overwhelm. The kind where your thoughts are racing, your body feels tense, and everything around you feels like too much. I could feel it building up. That moment where you know if you don't do something different, you're about to react in a way that you don't want to. But today, I had a plan, and I used it right here in the middle of cooking. I noticed the early signs. The first thing I've learned is that you cannot wait until you're already overwhelmed. Because once you're there, it's harder to come back. So I started paying attention to the early signs. My body getting tight, my patience getting short, my thoughts getting louder and faster. That little shift, that's the warning sign. And today I caught it. Not perfectly, but early enough. I paused myself. Now listen, I didn't just stop cooking. I didn't walk away, because sometimes as a mom, as a caregiver, you don't have the luxury to stop everything. So instead, I paused me. I slowed my movements down. Even while cleaning this chicken, I became intentional. Slower, more aware, more present. Because de-escalation doesn't always mean stopping. Sometimes it means softening. I started to breathe with intention. And this part, it sounds simple, but it works. I started breathing on purpose. Not quick breaths, not panicked breaths. Slow, controlled, steady breathing. In, hold, and then out. And I kept doing it. Even when my mind wanted to rush, I made my body slow down. Because when your body slows down, your mind can follow. I replaced those bad thoughts. Now this is where ADHD can really take over your thoughts. They get loud, they get negative, they get overwhelming. So instead of letting those thoughts run wild, I replace them. Out loud sometimes. In my head other times. You're okay. You don't have to react. You're in control, one step at a time. And I repeated it over and over again. Because what you tell yourself in that moment, it matters. I redirected my energy. ADHD energy doesn't just disappear. You have to move it. So instead of letting it turn into frustration or snapping or shutting down, I redirected it into this: cooking, cleaning, and preparing food for my family. Something steady, something structured, something I could control. And every time my mind tried to drift back into overwhelm, I brought it back to the task. Right here, right now. Real life moment. And let me be real with you, it wasn't instant. There were moments I still felt irritated, still felt overwhelmed, still wanted to rush, still wanted to snap, but I didn't. And that's the difference. This matters because before, moments like this, I would have turned it into a whole situation. Tone changes and snapping and shutting down, regretting it later. But now, it's just a moment. a moment I can move through. So if you need something to follow, here it is again, simple and clear. Notice early. Pay attention to the shift. Pause yourself. Slow your body down. Breathe. Steady your system. Replace the thoughts and speak calm into yourself. Speak life into yourself. Redirect it and put the energy somewhere safe. That's it. It's not complicated, but powerful. Encourage yourself. And if you're watching this, maybe you're a mom like me. Maybe you're dealing with ADHD. Maybe you're overwhelmed and trying your best not to lose it. I want you to know this. You're not failing. You just need the tools, because nobody teaches us this part. They tell us to calm down, but not how. They tell us to be patient, but not what to do in the moment. This is what to do right here in real life. Have faith. And for me, I don't do this alone. While I'm breathing, while I'm slowing down, I'm also praying. God, calm my mind. God, calm my heart. Help me respond differently. And if He meets me in that moment, not by removing everything, but by giving me the strength to handle it differently. So today, I didn't lose control. I didn't spiral. I didn't react the way I used to. I stayed in the moment. I worked through it. I kept going. And this right here, this is what healing looks like. Not perfect, not pretty, not easy, but intentional. So if you needed a sign today, this is it. You can slow yourself down, even in the middle of everything. One breath, one step, one moment at a time. One moment at a time. You don't have to do this alone. And before this video ends, I want to talk to the parent who feels like this is hard every single day. The one who tries to stay calm, trying to hold it together, trying not to react the way you used to, but it still feels like a lot. If that's you, I want you to know something first. You're not failing. You're not alone. You're navigating something that requires intention, something that requires tools, something that most people were never taught how to handle. Because ADHD, especially when it shows up in behavior and emotions, it's just not about focus. It's about learning how to slow things down when everything inside feels so fast. And that's why I started creating my own system. Something simple, something real, something I could actually use in moments like this. Not later, not after the meltdown, but right in the middle of it. I turned into a step-by-step de-escalation card. Something you can grab, look at it, and follow. When your mind is overwhelmed and you don't know what to do next, because in those moments, you don't need more information, you need a plan. So if you've been feeling like I just need something to help me reset, I need something simple, I need something that actually works in real life, I made this for you. You can download it, use it in your home, keep it in your kitchen, use it in the middle of your hardest moments. Because calm doesn't just happen. Because calm doesn't just happen. It's something we build step by step, moment by moment. And you don't have to figure that out alone anymore. If you're ready to be more intentional and you're ready to respond differently, the link is there for you. And just know this, you're doing better than you think. And every time you choose to pause, every time you choose to breathe, you are creating change, one step step at a time.